Cathy Yan's Birds of Prey movie premiered right before the mass pandemic began, and it was eagerly anticipated by many. With Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn being a popular character, and this being a girl gang film that had much going for it, it is safe to say there are some things that worked and things that could have been done differently. Margot Robbie's energy and prowess that she displayed in David Ayer's Suicide Squad is certainly no different here. If anything, she certainly carries the movie and does a terrific job narrating the film in a slight manner similar to Deadpool. Harley gets more time to show why she's Harley and why she is comfortable doing her dirt all by her lonely without Jared Leto's Joker, teaming up with the likes of Huntress, Dina Lance, and Renee Montoya, all the while trying to kidnap/help/kidnap Cassandra Cain, make it possible for Ian McGregor to shine in a limited but sinister portrayal as Roman Sionis, aka Black Mass. The actors and actresses are all mostly wonderful in their respective roles. Harley is obviously the key here, and Journey Bell is great as Black Canary. While Huntress is mostly stoic and unconcerned at first, she really fits well into the team, and somehow Mary Elizabeth Winstead makes it work, as does Renee Montoya. It is clear that Cathy Young wanted to present present-day Gotham as best she could with the modest budget she had, and she somewhat succeeds, with the better part of it being shown in Black Mask's penthouse and the scene involving Ace Chemicals. Harley's costumes and obviously her portrayal are arguably the better parts of the movie itself, though we see Black Canary in her classic look towards the end of the movie. What works best for Birds of Prey as a movie is that it doesn't take itself too seriously as a movie. It made the best of Harley Quinn and isn't afraid to get too violent. At the end, inevitably, Harley's next appearance is the only thing I could wonder about beyond James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. And is Oliver Queen finally gonna debut in the DC movie world? The introduction of certain characters like Zaz in the movie also paved the way for certain other characters to appear somewhere down the line as well. With just a generous $200 million, Birds of Prey didn't exactly do the astronomical numbers that we all predicted it would do. In fact, if the reports are to be believed, it fell short of breaking even. While there is much to like in Birds of Prey, there are some things that either leave a little bit to be desired, and some things that once again should leave us all questioning WB. Much like last year's Shazam, the marketing for this movie was piss poor, and one could point to this not helping the film's finances. While there are usages of the word fuck and some violent sequences in Birds of Prey, one could also argue that the very thing we were all excited about initially in regards to Birds of Prey ultimately didn't help it, and that is the R rating. Suicide Squad was highly rumored to be intended for an R rating, but it's clear that the PG-13 rating certainly allowed for a more mass audience to help boost the movie to near $800 million. There were no boobs or dicks or ass shots or John Wicks, even though Birds of Prey was somewhat of a bloody flick. Joker's R rating was a bold move, thanks mostly to Todd Phillips, and I'm glad that the movie, it made sense. I'm not suggesting that Birds of Prey being PG-13 was the secret key to success. I ain't Jay-Z, DJ Khaled, or Future, because in this case, I don't have all the keys. Ewan McGregor's death in this also stung a bit, because it would have been nice to see him pop up again in a future DC film. While WB is notorious for faceless Superman in Shazam, a Superman that looks absolutely nothing like Henry Cavill, the same sort of occurred here in Birds of Prey with faceless Joker. Initially, it was rumored that some unused Jared Leto Joker footage would be included in the movie. Now, I gotta shout out Brother Sean, also known as Movies That May Hair with Viking on Twitter, because he made the suggestion that minor appearances from these characters, like Batman, that is Ben Affleck's Batman, Jared Leto's Joker, and others may have helped the film as well, and I completely agree. Who can forget that Batman cameo in Suicide Squad and Ezra Miller's Flash cameo in Suicide Squad? Now, while the good does ultimately outweigh the bad in some ways in Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, there's still clearly some room for improvement the next go round, not counting the Suicide Squad. Whether that be Gotham City Sirens, which, if real, hopefully includes Poison Ivy, or something else, remains to be seen. And with it being WB, we have to pray that their next move is better than their last one.